What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. Today we're going to be going over my first experience with a Deathwish deck. Yes, this is my first Deathwish deck. Recently, from a lot of skaters, I've been hearing that Deathwish is a pretty cool brand, so I wanted to try it out. And so I'm going to be telling you guys a story today of when I first bought the board to now. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to get probably my last session on this deck, and then we'll see if it still skates the same, and I'll share my final thoughts about the board and how I feel about it overall. I first bought and gripped the board April 1st, so it was about a month and a half ago from now, and I even made a whole video. I'll put that video on the screen. My first opinion on it was that it looked cool. I really like the colors. Originally just red and blue, and then I kept board sliding it and doing a whole bunch of tricks, so it kind of got this cool little purple going on in the middle. April 7th, I bought and gripped the board, and then a couple days later, I started actually skating it. And I first broke the board in at an indoor skate park. It's the Charm City Indoor Skate Park. They have a lot of cool things over there. Now, I actually got my first handrail board slide over there that same day I broke it in. And so I guess that just goes to show you that it doesn't really take too long to break in this type of deck. I know with a lot of other decks, sometimes you might have to skate it for like a session or two for you to actually do tricks that you feel comfortable with, or even to actually learn new tricks. And while I was at the indoor skate park, I did feel a lot of pop. The tail isn't too curved, at least not right now, but it didn't look too far from how it does now. Of course, I did get a little razor blade, but other than that, the pop when I first got it was pretty good. Didn't have too many problems with that. But the one thing that I did notice is that it was a little on the skinny side. I don't know how many layers this is, and I don't know what the normal amount of layers are for a skateboard, but it did feel really light. I did learn a new trick while I was at the skate park, and it didn't really take too long to break in. So it wasn't that hard to get used to. And then the second, I guess, big event with this deck is that I learned backside 360s. So if you go on my channel where all the videos are, you'll see that I have 7 videos where I'm only learning one trick, and that trick is the frontside 50-50 to backside 360. And I learned it with this deck. And so first I had to learn how to backside 360 correctly, which took me a little while, and then I learned how to do it from a rail. It was pretty sketchy, but I might try and redo it sometime in the future. And one thing about this Deathwish deck is that it does have kind of a natural curve to its nose. And I know I don't have much of a nose right now, but when I did start skating this deck, it was pretty curved. And so that's one thing that really helped me learn the backside 360s in terms of getting a lot of air and pop and things like that. And yes, I did learn backside 360s from the nose, popping from the nose, because it helped a lot, and it still does. And I also filmed a video of me doing 100 kickflips and air forces with this deck. So the air forces with this type of deck was kind of an unexpected combo, but it did well. I felt really good doing a lot of kickflips with this deck, and it felt really comfy when I landed. What I learned from the 100 kickflips with the air forces is that even though the air forces are really thick, the Deathwish deck was really light, and so once you land bolts, it feels really good. It wasn't too hard to go from obstacle to obstacle doing the same trick. Not with the combination of Air Force Ones and a Deathwish deck. I went to this stair set, and I basically did a nose pick onto it, and then I did a body varial, and then did a regular kickflip out of it. So what I saw was the paint kind of chipped. So if you're going to be doing a lot of things on basically street obstacles, because I guess this wouldn't really happen if I was at an indoor skate park, then your paint might chip a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. It still looked the color. So after that, I was really posting a lot of Instagram skate edits, doing a lot of flip tricks into things and out of things, and a lot of body varials and 360s and spins and shove its and everything. And I got a chance to really rough the board up a little bit. The board doesn't really chip too bad. If it does, then it's most likely going to be on the bottom I didn't see really any type of chipping on the parts where you see grip tape. Sides were only on the bottom side, so like this part, but you really can't see it from the other side of the board. And so that was really a cool aspect that I think that I really like. You film a lot of skate tutorials and you film a lot of videos skateboarding, kind of want your board to look somewhat decent, not just like it's roughed up and it was thrown in the trash can and found it somewhere in the dumpster or something. From the grip tape point of view, you can't really tell. It took a lot of impact from chipping. Okay, so now that I've told you guys and kind of pinpointed what I thought about the board overall, let's get a couple flat ground tricks and flat bar trick. Then I'll briefly tell you guys my final thoughts about it now in comparison to when I first got it. If I should get that trick in another video. Alright, so I did a couple tricks on the flat bar, I did a couple tricks on flat ground, and overall it was pretty cool. I still like it, and I definitely think I'm going to buy another one. So if you want to get a Deathwish deck, then I'll put the link in the description. And yeah, so overall I will give this a go. I really like this deck. And yeah, I'm definitely going to get another one. I am going to skate a girl deck. That's my next board that I'm gonna ride, and so let me know if you guys want a review on that. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out.